Today we are going to go to the garden and get some leaves to make some instant noodles for chick. Be sure to watch this video until the very end. Today I got really hungry, so I decided to go to the garden and get some plants to cook some instant noodles for chick. Our garden on the balcony of our apartment is always full of different types of plants to eat because my mom plants them regularly, and sometimes she also even changes the dirt and makes the whole house a mess to clean up the garden. Look at this massive plant. It has been sitting in this garden for almost 5 years already. We just didn't harvest it yet. So now it has grown to the size of a small little tree. It looks so cool, right? My mom actually really likes these types of plants. These types of vegetables are actually really healthy for us. So she plants them a lot. And when the old one dies and is eaten, she just plants new ones. And the cycle repeats over and over again. Look at this massive behemoth of a plant. This is actually so big that I think for cooking, we just need this one plant to finish our cooking. But we're gonna harvest the others anyway, so we can cook it next time, instead of having to go out the garden and harvest it one by one. So that seems like a smart choice. So we're gonna put that aside because it's way too big, and now we're going to go to the small ones. Cutting down the small plants is really simple. You just grab your pair of scissors and then just cut the stem off. And then multiple will be cut off at once. So it's really easy to do. For as of now, I will be cutting and Chick will be carrying everything I cut into that little tray. It may seem like a lot, but these plants, when you cook them, they actually kind of like turn smaller. I don't know how to explain it, but it actually doesn't, it's actually not that much, and it doesn't grow that big. So it'll be alright. In my garden, there are so many different pots of this same plant. So which means that there will be a lot of them. So I have to cut all of them down. But don't worry, cutting them all down is actually really simple and easy. You just need to find one with lots of different stems in one plant, and you just cut all of them off and they'll all go right off. So it's really easy to do. Ooh, I can't wait to finish cutting all of these down and make some good noodles with them. I'm already so excited for this. I'm not even sure why my mom planted so many of these anyways. I mean, we don't really eat this type of vegetable that much anyways. So I'm still not sure why she planted so many. And every time I thought I was done cutting all of them, surprise, there was just even more for me to cut. And since there were so many, I started to get a bit tired. But I had to keep doing it in order to make some good noodles. So it's worth it. The name of this plant is actually called amaranth. And it is a type of plant that actually has a lot of seeds in it. And it's usually made into like different types of soup. They can be stir-fried, they can be boiled, and they can be cooked basically any way with any other types of food. Amaranth is actually some of the healthiest greens on this planet. So it's a good idea to use them into your cooking and eat them. Which is what I'm trying to do today. I'm trying to cook them with noodles to make them taste really good. And healthy too, which is really important. If you guys ever get the chance, you guys should also try amaranth. It's actually a really good vegetable. It tastes amazing too, especially if you mix it with other foods. Here's a fun fact about these types of plants. Amaranth comes from the Greek word amaranthos, meaning unfading, which is referring to a mythical, never-dying flower. Amaranth is also really nutritious. It contains vitamins A, C, and E, has calcium, iron, potassium, and is really high in protein and fiber. This is just one of the reasons why you should eat it. The next reason is that it tastes amazing. Here is me taking out the seeds and spreading them across the pots to grow new ones. Once we finished with harvesting our plants from the garden, we started to take out the seeds and the leaves to make the good, yummy vegetables. We have to take out the seeds first because those are technically unedible, so we can't eat them. And honestly, I think just one branch of this leaf, the massive one, the big one, is enough to just make the noodles. I don't think we need the other ones. So as of right now, we're just taking off the leaves of this big branch. This part was pretty calming and relaxing. We just needed to peel off the leaves, peel the leaves off from the stem, the branch. And we could also eat the little stems on the leaf. So it was no problem keeping it. Just one big branch of this type of plant could feed us already. So imagine how much people we could feed with all of those other plants. Probably a lot. We could add it to lots of different types of foods. And just one small branch like this can already feed both of us for one serving. So I would think the others would give us a lot of food. Do you guys see those little clusters of seeds? Those are actually all just from one singular branch, the big one. And just from one single plant, there's already so many seeds. So we're gonna keep some of these and spray them across our garden balcony. And then lots of them will grow, so we can have another good harvest of these types of plants. Before we actually cook these plants, of course we have to give it a rinse, because who knows what is in the garden. There could be lots of bugs and debris and dirt too. So every time you guys are cooking anything, you have to wash the plants. Then we started adding the instant noodles to our bowls. Just some regular instant noodles, not anything too fancy. And it's actually really convenient for our house to have instant noodles because we have a supermarket under our apartment. So it's really convenient. Every time we want instant noodles, we can just go down to the supermarket and buy it. It's just like a maybe 3-minute trip down to the supermarket. So as you can see, it's really easy to get some instant noodles. But just having these instant noodles without any other toppings, except for the vegetables, doesn't feel quite right to me. So I've decided that I'm gonna be cooking eggs with the instant noodles. I like my eggs sunny side up, so I'm gonna be cooking that right now. It will taste so good once I pair it with the vegetables and the noodles. I've taken 2 because she also wants to eat the eggs, and I'm cooking them for him. I really love fried eggs, so I'm gonna be cooking them right now. First, you have to add the oil and wait for the pan to get hot. Then you have to add your eggs in and just kind of wait for it to cook. So you crack your eggs and you put them in. I really love myself a good fried egg. That's why I'm doing this. Eggs are actually really good for you too. They have lots of nutrients in them. As you can see, I'm putting the toppings I like some pepper and salt, which will just make the egg much better. As you can see, the end result looks so tasty. It's crispy on all sides and it looks mesmerizing. I'm already starting to get really hungry, so let's get this vegetable part over with. Cut them into thin strips and then put them into both of our bowls. Dang, there's a lot of vegetables here. Which means it will be healthier and it will also taste really good. Because I already said it. This is one of the best tasting vegetables I ever had. It's really good. Seriously, you guys should try it. So for this meal, we're gonna go and boil up these leaves. And when you boil them, they'll actually shrink a lot. So even though it might look like a lot right now, it will actually turn into a small pile of leaves. So it's nothing to worry about. And we gotta let Chick eat more vegetables. He really does not like vegetables. And that's not good for his health at all. So we're gonna this is encouraging him to try out and eat more vegetables. Now it's time to fill the noodles with the vegetables and the water to boil it. Gosh dang, I'm already so hungry and my mouth is just watering from looking at this. Look at those eggs. That's the only thing I want to eat right now. I'm so hungry. Chick had less vegetables because, as you guys all know, he does not like any of them. So we gave him less, but he still has to eat them all. And this is the finished product of my cooking. The noodles and the eggs and the vegetables from our garden. Doesn't it look amazing? Looking at this, I'm super excited to eat. And Chick immediately ate it after he got the bowl. And I could tell he really liked it. I mean, he really likes instant noodles. And adding on these toppings, he probably liked it even more. After tasting it, I can say for sure that it was worth going to the garden to pick these plants up. Because this was really good and healthy too. Next time when I get the chance, I'll surely do this again. And since we harvested so much today, I could just use the ones from my fridge. I don't need to go to the garden. And in the end, I even had a coconut to top it all off. It was super refreshing. See guys, cooking is not that hard. You just need to improvise and take the ingredients that you already have and just make them even better. It's really easy. You guys should try it. Thank you for watching this video until the very end. I hope you like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!